For making a brief introduction to the topic and to the green marketing, we need to define what is green marketing and what is a green consumer. Green consumer is the one that consumes the products that are made out or have processes that are sustainable. That's why we need to have a marketing focus on those green consumers and green products. That's why was this term created. Also, because of the necessity of the human being to realize that we need to reduce our consumption and also the management of the natural resources because these are not renewable. Also, we need to understand that with the 7 Ps, we have to make a different focus because of the green marketing, but we have to take into account also the 7 Ps: promotion, place, price, all of them, because we're taking into account a different customer and also a different product made out of different processes and different raw material. But also we need to define these terms: promotion, place, price, and the others, because in this way we could realize what we are making well and what we have to resolve.
Now talking about the piece in our product people, it's a doctor, a financial manager in a hospital in Bogota that lives with his 2 children. He is someone who constantly needs to be up there in the profession and implement measures that do not generate a great impact on the environment, but that can provide different solutions to the problems that arise in the day-to-day work. Also, one of his objectives is that he finds it difficult to take care of the environment since his priority is to solve the medical problems of the hospital patients. Also, he has always been informed about different types of disease that can occur. However, after attending different types of seminars in which not only health was discussed but also the environment was given importance, he was interested not only in applying it to his day-to-day life but also in his work environment. So he began to inquire about labeling and how he can reduce the impact on the environment from his actions. According to the product, it is necessary to remember that since it is a medical product, we are tied to changing many methods within our production line. Since due to the INVIMA records that the country requires to be able to carry out the commercial activity, we cannot use many of the recycled materials that we could use if the product did not have these characteristics. We have made the decision to make a complete radical change in our back office. This suits us since at these times a new production plant of our own product is in production and construction, and the intention of it is to make this operation as green as possible using renewable energy such as sunlight that will also be managed by solar panels within the facilities for the entire administrative sector. Additionally, we must mention that we will also change the administrative services and normal office costs such as the type of paper that is used and other factors that can contribute to the cause of being much greener. Finally, we find that can collection campaign will be carried out, which will have an objective, which is that by selling these cans as scrap, we are going to finance treatments for people with limited resources and who cannot afford treatment of these characteristics. The purpose of this is that in addition to take care of the waste we produce, we are going to contribute to that social component that we are so interested in improving from the company.
We have to analyze the main competitors. The main competitors is only one. Why? Because it's the only company, in this case Nutribot, that is offering a similar product to KetoBall. They are offering one that is called KetoCalf. This KetoCalf, the main difference in prices are not that high. The difference between them is related directly with the way they are offering the product to the consumer. In the case of mitotherapies, they are not offering the product directly to the consumer because they are offering through the health programs of the state. They buy the product and then they have to give the product to the one they need. But in the other side, the other company is offering their product in all the health enterprises that you can find in any city. It's open to every consumer to buy the product they want, when they want, and the quantity they want.
Taking into account that our product is delicate at high temperatures, it must be transported by vehicles such as motorcycle, van, plane, or truck. They go directly to the recipient, who is not always in Colombia, which is why the different means of distribution. However, it is important to mention that the product must not exceed a temperature of 29 grades, so it must always arrive in refrigerators or with a thermometer that indicates the correct temperature. The place where the product arrives are hospitals, since the product must be supplied by a professional. Hospitals know the use and disposal of both the product and the packaging. They are in charge of ensuring that the product is supplied in an appropriate form and dose in each patient, as well as that is properly stored so that it's not damaged and be consumed and is entered.